Hello everyone, Nikhil this side. So in this video, we will see that how to send the data from child to parent component in the React. And actually we send the data from the parent to child components every time. But now there is a method to send back the data from the child to parent component in the React. And for that, I have created a new ReactJS application. And for now, it is a blank application here. So now you will see there is nothing in the app.js file. So now we will see how can we send the data from child to parent component. So now I will create a new component here in the source folder. So it will be the form.js, and then I will add a basic setup here. So it will the RAFCE. Here we have the form component, and we are now exporting the default form component. And now first, if I will now add here a form, and the form will be equals to, I will remove here the action, and the form will have an input field which will contain a text, and I will remove the name and ID from that. So to handle this form, I will add here the useState, const useState. So it will be equals to the we have to import the useState from the React also. So now it will be imported, and now it will be the name of the and then it will be the set name. So it will be the initial state of this an empty string, and then we have to add here the onChange and the value. So first the value of this input will be the name, and it will have the onChange. It will have the function of that, like it will be the handle change. So then we have to create here the handle change function also. Const handle change will be equals to a function, will be equals to anything like it can be so then, and then it will contain an event, and it will set the set name. It will equals to the e.target dot value. So it will add here the updated name state to the set name variable, to the name variable from this function, and whenever we will change the input, so it will store all of the inputs values in this name variable in that from the set name. And then we have to create here the button to submit the form. The type will be equals to submit, and then it will be the submit. And same we have to create here the onSubmit in the form. So the onSubmit prop will be here, and then it will contain the handle submit. So we have to create here the handle submit function also. For that, the const handle submit will be equals to the function, and it will contain an event. And first it will be default, it will be the event.prevent default, so that it will prevent the default rendering of the page, and it will stop the page to reload after the form data sends to the server. So then we need to add here something like, now in the app.js, now whenever we will render the form, like it will be the form component which we will render. So then we need to send here any prop, like if I would add here a function like const get data will be equals to like the function, and then it will get this. So now this function will get the data. And now if I would now send the prop there, like it will be on submit, like this will be the prop name. So whenever the onSubmit will be called from the main form, so it will get the data, send the onSubmit prop, and will be equals to the get data function. So it will point to the get data. And then if I will now go to the form, and then we have to get here the props. So now there is a trick that how can we send the data from the child to prop, because now we are now sending a onSubmit, and the onSubmit is pointing to the get data. So here after the prevent default, so if I would call here the props dot on submit, which we are now providing that, so it will call the onSubmit function from this parent component, and whenever this will be called, so it will point to the get data. And then if I will provide any data to this, like if I would provide here the name, so it will go to the app.js, and then we can handle the data here. So it can be here the name. So if I will now just console.log about this data, like it I will add is a coming from app.js, and then if I will add here the data, so it will get the data here. So once it will be saved, so we will call the props.onSubmit. So it will send the data in the form of the name, like it is a string, and then it will be gone to the get data function, because onSubmit will be called to the get data, and the get data will get the data. So if I will now save, and if I will now go to this React application, so if I will refresh the page, and I would go to the inspect to check all of the values are coming or not. So if I will provide here the name will be equals to Nikhil. So if I will click on the submit, so then you will see coming from the app.js and the name of the form is the Nikhil. And then if I would provide any name like this, so then you will see coming from the app.js now, and it will be equals to the data. So this is the trick to send the data from the child to parent component. So if you love this trick, then please subscribe to our channel and please hit the like video so that more people can see this trick. So thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope you will like the video. And guys, please subscribe to my channel Indian Coders if you are new to my channel. So thank you.